Oh, I played that all wrong.
Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let
Oh, I thought you had it.
I figured out the recipe.
Fuck me. I played that all wrong. Oh.
Real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's.
That's all.
What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Leave it in the street, case on the news.
Like, being stuck like on the screen shit.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people.
And coach, we come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in
Usually the only
Ohio.
time they switch my meters if I switch servers.
The fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns.
I'm coming back out.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
That nigga is not helping off the rest of the next time.
Wait, that. Wait, what is? Check 55, Mike.
Brady now on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete.
Screen sweep.
All the way in.
That's all.
Touchdown. Amari Cooper, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Everybody gets written. Come back out.
On first down, Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. Third down here. Well, if you look at this Week 1 matchup on paper and you see the Titans' name next to the Browns' name, you're thinking, there can't be much history there. But if you factor in that the Titans used to be the Houston Oilers, well, there is good history there because these two franchises were division rivals in the old AFC Central. That was before the 2002 NFL realignment. So there is history, albeit way back in the rearview mirror.
Here we go. Back man. 20. Lefty. 81. Check. Black.
Screen. Snoop
Now
corner.
this time Wentz will throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K-Rod short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Yeah.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Wentz.
Hey, man.
Well, the pressure gets to him again. K-Rod short picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying?
I know you better than that.
The lessons of history are doomed to repeat
What you want me to do? They switching up the perimeter, goddamn.
I think a double team may be in order.
Wentz now to throw. Complete. He finds Bray. And they're going to get this beyond the 40.
So if they switch on the perimeter, you want me to stay paint so you can just kill the big man?
29 officially.
I mean, I ain't gonna really be able to do
nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now Wentz going deep here. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Titans. Kenny Stills, 43 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board or in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Now on 2nd and 13, Brady, and that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner, and nothing but daylight ahead. The 20, and he's gonna score. It's a Titans touchdown. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. At all, he wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
They'll take it in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem.
And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
They got 3 guys?
On 2nd down, Johnson. And some room to run now. Touchdown, Titans. David Johnson, 39 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start in trouble here? And down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jamie Collins in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Now a pass here, caught by Edelman. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Throwing is Brady on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. On is the punter Cook, who sends it away.
He told us shit. Push the perimeter a lot.
And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Oh, shit.
Throwing his Wentz. He gets this one to Johnson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for the offense.
Now Wentz on third down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is taken in at the 5. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now a play fake. Brady letting one fly deep for Cooper. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the return here is...
What the fuck is...
At the 35-yard line.
Over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Fuck, I should have just jumped.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now Johnson. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with third and still 7 yards to go. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
They did.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
In your face.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A first throw for the backup Foles. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And his crew...
Half a triple move.
Will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here this first half. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
He's checking crap.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first down.
Man, what the fuck? What?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
Not too shabby here. This is skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Hey.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now Brady. And they almost had another one.
Bro?
They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Easy board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. From the red zone now, Wentz. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
Nigga, no the fuck you doing? You say not offensive threat. He dribbles better than my offensive threat. So what's his name make? And he's faster.
Extend this big lead.
I'm just going off what I just seen. Alright, you gotta get all hostile.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not hostile. Let him just fucking talk. I'm just sensitive.
You ain't being a little hostile.
Anyway, what would have been the difference?
And no run back here.
You're not limited. Your offensive threat is offensive threat. That's what he is. He's gonna do other shit.
Like what? Drive to the hole?
You don't drive at all and try to do no things with this person.
Ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
But what's the difference between me driving to the hole and slipping and scoring 2
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
What's your uncomfortable on him?
Douglas picks it.
Bronze. Offensive threat, bronze.
But you
I'm saying some of them plays that you had to the hole, you didn't go to the hole. Like you passed back out, and you could have the offensive threat.
Like, nigga, they collapsed.
No, you was in front of them. You had a fast break. You stole the ball.
If a perimeter lock is behind me, I'm not going up anyways.
Comes to a halt right at the 44-yard
Bro, when
line.
we was just playing 1v1, Wilson was behind you. Did you not miss a layup?
Behind me? No, he just blocked it.
No, you missed a layup. You was like, I should have made that layup. That nigga was behind you, bro. You missed that layup. Like, just like I did. When Wilson 1v1.
My layup with my last.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. That running game can really benefit your team right now.
But I know your offensive threat would finish better than my playmaking wise.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
The other nigga got it.
They go to Johnson again. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The first down carry here for Johnson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
It's not what I'm trying to get doing it.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going.
And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. There he goes, right side. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his
and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Rasul Douglas picks it, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now Wentz on the bootleg, rolling to his left. Being chased out left. and it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He wants it all for the end zone, and that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Foles. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Cooper was the target there.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wentz to throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
How much it cost?
Yeah, that would be like $5 because a tier it's $5 or $6 for a tier 1 because tier 3 is like 18.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
This might be one of the top
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Hell no, you know how that shit goes.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock.
Keep coming back. I don't want to give up that they lost.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Cooper's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for the Titans, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon.